the one and only Amer.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
And then I started doing more research and I found you, and I hate doing videos, but the coaching calls was one of the things. And then you had another video that caught my eye where it was specific, outside the PMP, but I knew this is real content. This is things that will be on exam, right?
I did hard work for sure, but I think the follow-up, sir, you did. I don't know how you managed to do the follow-up. With one particular student like me, you have hundreds of students. You are just keeping an eye on each of the students. So after my hard work, I can say that the credit goes to you, sir. That is for sure.
Hi Amer, good morning. Yes, I cleared the exam. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. And this has happened only because of the customized roadmap and mocks, and you always keep on asking us to do proper RCA, detailed RCA. It happened only because of the detailed RCA. Yes, the RCA helped me a lot.
Thank you for all this guidance and support you gave me. Mr. Amer, thanks for our team.
So I was just looking at his post, like who cleared the PMP, and he used to post the success stories on daily basis. So I reached out to Alina and I asked her how is this program or something. So she said you can trust him and you should join this program if you are looking for it.
It was a very customized base feedback that I was getting from sir, from you.
So yes, follow-up is very important, and thank you very much for that. It made me accountable. If you didn't ask me this often, I would have slacked off more.
I would say your course was super important. I think this was the main part, once you understand the course, and then I think the mocks were super important. Your emphasis on mocks, you kept nagging us that, get this mock done, do RCA. All of this was super helpful because questions were they were similar. So yeah, mocks were, there are so many mocks that you have, and if you do all of them, I'm pretty sure anybody who goes, who does them can easily clear a PMP.
Amer, first of all, thank you so much. I think without your guidance, it took me 1 year, one complete year. I was preparing for PMP through books and everything. So I was giving some mocks also available online, and I was not able to, have that confidence that I'll be able to clear. But I'm telling you, after attending the classes, especially after doing the mocks, doing the RCAs, I was feeling confident enough that yes, I can attempt it. And the day you told me to book your exam, I still asked you that are you sure that I can give the exam? And you said yes, you're ready.
First of all, I thank you a lot for the privilege, because when I started encounter with your program through LinkedIn, so some of your thoughts, always motivating me, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. So I always follow you, almost everything, all your journeys. I watch all of them, even the one that they speak in your local language.
So that was not an easy journey, and it would not be possible without you. I really appreciate the support. He was always available for my questions and always put me in the right direction. And actually, if I want to say how was the journey, my journey started 2 years back when I first called you for the SP, and then you directed me to PMP, and then we did SP after that, and then you tricked me to do the PGMP.
Thank you so much, and again, Amer, thank you so much, and your mocks are really good. I mean, everyone should do your mock for sure, and then they will be all prepared for the exam. And trust your program.
And then you came with your follow-ups, and that kind of really boosted me. Those daily follow-ups, making sure that I was getting the mocks that I needed to do completed, and following up on me, it really boosted my motivation again. And as I was started doing those mocks, I got an opportunity for a job which required me to have PMP. So I had to book for PMP before I get the interview.
Mostly coaching goal is for you understand how you will solve the question. Mostly it is like that. We can only do the 10 or 12 questions, maybe less than that. But main thing is it will come into your bones that you have to do elimination technique. So you cannot go just, okay, this is the answer, I will go directly put this answer. That is the main thing. It will come into you that you have to do elimination technique. That is the best thing for coaching all.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, with the right guidance from yourself, I managed to do good in the exam and to clear the PMP. I would say that your approach was really helpful because I'm not that type of a person who would sit there and read a lot of theoretical things to get things done. I'm more of a practical person who would prefer practicing over sticking to the theoreticals. And
I would definitely say that the root cause analysis for me was the key. And here's why. Is some people try so hard to memorize all the processes and how they're all linked together. And if you do this, then you got to do that. And some people, maybe they think that way. That was very hard for me. It was just a lot to memorize. I'm not Amer Ali. I can't do that. So for me, just the process of actually answering the questions with your technique of process of elimination. And then you're left with always like two answers. Which one do you do? And if you get it wrong, you have to go do the root cause analysis. So thank you, sir. Yeah, thank you very much for everything. Fantastic. I would not have done as well as I had done if I hadn't had that foundation that you gave me, for sure.
Who here wants to be successful? Raise your hands.
Hi guys, good to have you everyone here. Today on this Sunday, I'm going to talk about few things about how you can become certified PMP and what steps we take in becoming the certified PMP. You see, I'm a book reader. Whatever the time I get, I try to use my talents. I try to use my gifts that God has given to me and try to bring those gifts for you. Like one of my biggest gifts is that I can simplify the things. You give me something, like I consider myself at a level of 4-year-old intelligence, maybe, right? I wouldn't consider I'm the most genius person, but I have one talent. And that talent is I take out something, I simplify it. I simplify it in a way that you can easily understand. Even a child of 4 years, 5 years, he can understand. Now, this skill I do have, but this skill actually took a lot of my hard work, because when I was reading the best and best of best, they always talk about that hard work is key, but the most important key is to communicate your ideas. And this is what we are doing here. This is what is the purpose of project management. And this is what the purpose here is, this, that I want to communicate an idea to you. I want to share this idea. My goal is to share that idea. Now you want to go with that idea or not, that's entirely up to you. And the idea is that you don't need to read a book to pass the PMP exam if you don't want to read a book. This is a very critical thing that I wanted to share. You don't have to read a book if you don't want to read a book. There's a difference thing that PMP does not need book or you cannot read book. For example, I'm an author of this book. If you say, hey, Amer, I want to read a book, I'll give you my pathway to PMP. I'll also give you PMP booklet. That is a summary of PMP actually, what I did yesterday on it. Right? I'll also give you this PMP booklet. I'm an author. I love to read books. This is my learning style. This is something that I am good at. Like, not even just good at, this is something that gives me energy, that gives me fuel, that gives me something that I can walk along the way. Right? Reading books is my thing. You saw me reading book at the start of the class. When I sleep, that is the last thing I do. I want to read books. I write, I read. This is my learning style. But let me take an example of my wife. If I want my wife to go to sleep, I'll give her a book. Right? As a new year gift, as a new resolution, something for me, she started reading a book, a page every day. And actually, she felt sleep every single time she read. And like, she was having a trouble sleeping. I gave her the book. She was able to sleep. It's not her style. But let's say I took that book, same content, everything. I converted in an audio book. I gave it to her. Now that's what I actually did. I took the content. I gave that content into like I bought it from Audible. the audio version of that book and gave to her. The entire recording almost was 4 5 hours. She listened the entire thing in 2 days. In 2 days, the book was with her for 2 months. She was able to read, I guess, one chapter or something like that. But when I gave her the book, she was able to cover to the entire audiobook in 2 days. And not just this, she remembers it. Before she read like one or two chapter, she has no idea what was in those chapters. Even if I asked her, "Hey, did you read that? Did you read that?" She said, "I don't know. Maybe I don't know what she said." Like this is something that you need to identify the learning style of each person. How you learn. What is your strength? My strength is I read to the book, I will kind of remember 70%. If I watch something like videographic, like you are watching this video, if I remember a scene, you can tell me a scene of a movie, I can tell you the entire movie. I have a videographic memory. My wife has an audio memory. My daughter has an audio memory. Again, my daughter sings, she remember the entire song. Yesterday we were going to New York. It was like 45 minutes from my home to go to New York and 45 minutes coming back. And every single song that they were listening while going, well, I made them to listen to motivational videos. But while returning back, they were listening to songs, right? That was our deal. You know, if you go to travel, you have to have such deals with your kids and your family. So when we were coming back for 45 minutes, every single song that played, English, Urdu, Hindi, she remembered the lyrics of every song. She is 6 years. She remembered the lyrics. But if I give her a book, she do. Now that's a beautiful thing. When I am reading book, she will take her book and will try to read something. But if I actually sit with her and we read the book, she sleeps in 5 minutes. She does not like it. So what I need to do here, in order to be successful, the number one thing, and that actually is the number one thing in emotional intelligence. In emotional intelligence, the number one thing is self-awareness. I need to understand what is made of. How am I? I'm not saying that if one thing is not your strength, you can never build it. No, 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 no. Please don't consider this as that thing. I'm not saying that if something is not your strength, you cannot build it. You can definitely build it, but it will take more time, more effort. Why do I do that? Why should I work into that way? Do you agree? Put something in the comment box if you agree into that. Identify what is your learning style, what is your strength, right? So identify what is your strength. Okay, let's say your strength is reading books, or put in the chat box actually. What is your learning style? Like self awareness in emotional intelligence is the number one thing. Self awareness. Okay, so let's say I want to go for a self awareness. I want to identify what is my learning style. Okay, so what is my learning style? I want to know that. Emotional intelligence says the first thing is self awareness. Self awareness. What is your learning style? Right? What is your learning style? Is your learning style reading books? Audio? Video? Now, I understand all three are important, and most of us will say that my learning style is combination of all, right? Okay, that is perfectly fine. But which one is dominant? For example, I do all three things. I listen to the Audible books. I have Audible membership. Uh, I have I read books a lot. I watch videos a lot. But if I say what is the one thing I prefer to consume knowledge, I prefer to consume knowledge. My learning style is this. I love to read books. This is something that gives me energy. That is my way of reading books. Now, what this strength, the God given strength, this is my God given strength, has given me. Fortunately, because of this strength, you do not have to read any book, because my other strength the God has given me is that I can take down the things, I can simplify those things in easy way. Like for example, if you watched my 3 minutes videos, I took the entire PMP, right? I took entire PMP and I summarized it in 3 minutes. And I covered like majority of the things of it. Have you watched that video or not? Let's watch it together right now. Okay. So let me stop this screen sharing. Let's watch it, that 3 minute video together. If you haven't watched that, no worry. We'll go to YouTube. Okay. Where is my PMP in 3 minutes? Yeah. Okay. This is the video. So I'm gonna link this video. Some reason you are not able to hear this thing. Okay. Some reason you are not able to hear this thing. So this is your entire, like God has given me this ability. I can take down a content. I can take that content and I'm gonna simplify it. Like whatever the content is. Now this is my gift from God. What is your? It could be you can listen to something, right? You can listen to something and you understand that thing in the most effective way, or your learning style something else, reading, writing, whatever you're like. Some of you are beautiful writers. I'm not. I need the chat GPT. I need so many things. Whenever I write something, I go through that thing. I make sure that I have the solid understanding. My grammar is right. This thing is right. This thing is right. So I make sure those things. I'm not a good writer here. That's not my strength, right? Although I write down my goals daily, but I wouldn't consider as any of my strength. No, no, no. That is not my strength. My strength is I took something, I converted, I make it easy. Now, how this strength is easy for you? As I showed you that what I will be doing it, I will be simplifying things for you so that you don't have to read any book. Okay. So in the PMP program, you do not have to read any book if you don't want to. There's a big if. The if says that if you don't want to read any book, you don't have to. I will be simplifying. I put PMP in 3 minutes. Then yesterday I put risk in 3 minutes. I converted the risk in 3 minutes. Today I'm gonna make agile in 3 minutes. I'm gonna convert agile into 3 minutes. So 3 minute, 3 minute, 3 minutes videos as a chunk. Then what I'm also doing using ChatGPT, I'm converting all these things into posters and mind maps. This is the step of simplifying. Why I'm telling you that I am doing this for my current students. I'm simplifying things for them so that they can study, they can work, they can understand. And as a result, what will happen? You will see them becoming PMP very quick. You will see them, they are PMP quickly. In the minimum possible time, they will be becoming PMP. So what I'm actually trying to say is that you can also become PMP. You can also become PMP in the minimum possible time if you join the program. The program is starting on 18th of April. Okay. And this month, I have limit the number of students further. I have squeezed it. I'm not gonna let to go more than that, because in the last batch we had more students, like 8 students were more than what we allow normally, because one of my old student, he sent 8 of his friends. I told him he can join the next batch, but he requested, and of course I always honor my old student. So, but this time even more than that, we have squeezed our program. Very few people we are gonna take, very few slots, and all my previous batches, they were sold out at least 5 days, 6 days before. Okay, because what I do, I take 1 month, few students, okay, and I work with them. I work with them, and they become PMP. They become PMP on the basis of two things. One, your learning style, like how you should study. What is your learning style? Number one thing that. Second thing, number one is learning style. That is number one. Understanding the learning style. Second thing, how much time you can give on daily basis. I just had a conversation with one of the client and potential student. She said she can spend like 30 minutes maximum. She's a working mom. She cannot spend more time than that. She can only give maximum up to 30 minutes. More than that, that is not possible for her. That is the maximum time she can spend. And then at a time, the student, he was on a break, like he took 6 months break because of certain reason. He said, I can spend 6 hours a day. 6 hours a day. My question to you, my friend, is that those people, one person who can spend 6 hours a day and the person who can spend 30 minutes a day, how their roadmap is similar. It is not possible. It does not make sense. So that is why looking at the roadmap that they want, looking at time that they are able to invest, looking at the things that they want to do, I'm gonna give them a customized roadmap. This is the number one held secret that people don't share. That you do not need the same roadmap for every single thing. Everyone is different. Everyone needs a different roadmap. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a customized roadmap for every single individual. How they want to study, how they want to learn, how they want to go for it. You get a customized roadmap according to your requirement. Now, this is a interesting thing. I gave you a path. Let's say you have to go from New Jersey to Miami. It's a long road actually, but let's say you have to go it. I gave you a step by step path. You use a Google map. Do you think you can reach it easily? No. Do you think the road will be straight? Okay. There will be no challenges. I don't think so. The challenges are there. The roadmap will be different. The things will be changing. So what we need to do? We need to adapt our way. We need to adapt the way for that. How do I adapt? I do daily follow up with the students. Every single day for 2 hours. For 2 hours, I just do follow up with my current students. Those students who are studying with me right now, I do follow up with them. Customize roadmap and this follow up thing, these two things, they are the reason why my students have such a high success record. I exactly know where they are. I exactly know where they stand. I exactly know what challenges they have. I exactly know what help they need. I exactly know each and every single thing about them. And I am changing the roadmap. And I'm giving you the secret sauce to all the trainers also. If you know a good trainer, you can share this video with them. They can make a customized roadmap. And on that roadmap, they can do daily follow up. And if they do follow up, they will get students who are clearing the exam. Okay, who are clearing the exam. Now with these two content, the next thing become very important, very interesting. And the next thing is PMP question answer sessions. You need a support on how you can solve the question answers. How to solve PMP question answers. How to solve PMP question answers. You need a sport into that. How to solve the question answers. I cannot just leave you like, let's say you go for to fight something for ammunition and don't give you anything. No, no, no. I need to work with you. I need to share these things with you, how you can solve PMP question answers. And in order to understand how do you solve PMP question answers, every week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, we do coaching calls. This question answer session or coaching call, their purpose is to equip with you how you can solve question answers. Yesterday, for Saturday, we had a 6 or 180 question answer session. 6 or 180 question answer session, guys. This is such a brilliant thing that every single student, there was I guess 150 students in the class, right? Every single student solve a question. Like I asked them, okay, solve this question. We went to the question one by one, one by one. I guided them, okay, solve this way, solve that way. So we went through every single question. Let me show you which questions even were there. So you will be able to, just to give you an insight into that. Just to give you proof. Yesterday, PMI ATP, 465 questions. You can see these questions we were doing it and we were solving these question answers. These are premium questions even from PMI. The cloned exam questions from PMI that we were solving. Every single week we are doing this thing. Every week, like clockwork, like this clock is moving, right? Like my Hublot watch is moving. So every single week we solve this question. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, so that they know how to do into that. It's a system, guys. It's not just a one-time thing. It's a system that is being worked here. Then, once you have this, you need a community of PMP that can help each other. So the PMP community we have is PMP aspirant groups, where 24/7 they are available to work into that. 24/7 they are available here to guide them, to coach them, to work with them. They will be guiding you, coaching you, and everything is the part of the program. The community is there, guiding you, working with you along the way. This is PMP community. Plus a dedicated coach. For each group, we put a dedicated coach. It's normally more than one, but let's put one dedicated coach. For example, for batch 3, Said is doing a great job. For batch 2, Avas is doing, Sudha, Jane, Laiba, right? All these people, and then Hassan Temzi as their lead. All these are working together towards your goal. These are my dedicated coach guiding you along my side. If I'm not there, 24/7, the sport is there for you guys. 24/7 sport is there. And then the best simulator in the world. Now there's a reason why I say this is the best PMP simulator. Because this simulator has three things. My best questions by certified PMPs, and questions from other authors. I have a partnership with them. I buy their mocks. I also put it into this. If I find a great mocks, I negotiate with them. I don't care how much I have to pay. I just bought their mock, and with their permission, I put in the simulator. And then these are the things that you are continuously getting. And then, of course, you get flashcards. You get booklets, you get 3-minute videos, you get PMP in 2 hours, you get pathway to PMP, you get PMP marathon. All these features I'm sharing with you because of one and only one thing, that I will be there to coach you, to guide you, to work with you till you become certified PMP. My goal here is not to share the features of the program or the product of the program. My goal here is to tell you, to communicate you somehow that you are not alone in this thing. Okay. You are not alone in this thing. I will be working with you. I will be guiding you in the entire program. Let me give you this cycle, this circle that is there to help you, to guide you, to work with you till you become certified PMP. You see, guys, every single thing, every single thing, I will be there. I will be guiding there. I will be coaching you. I will be working with you. Okay. So this is something that we want to work with you. This is something that I want to coach you. I want to guide you for that. So let's go for this circle. So let's see. This is the 7-step circle that we talk about. You get 35. I'm a PMI ATP. Okay. I'm a PMI ATP. So you get these 35 PDUs: 18, 19, 25, 25, 26, 27. These 6 days training, you will get the PDU. You get a customized roadmap that is according to your learning style. You get a follow-up system that works for you. You get a question answer session, the aspirant group, the community, the best simulator, the final day tips. Let me show you a simulator today. I really want to show you that. I want you to show you my simulator. This is simply the best simulator in the world for a patent reasons. You see, you get a login, you get a login. So you get 6 mocks of 60 people mocks, 6 mocks of people. Okay. Then you get a 6 mocks of process, 6 mocks of 180. These randoms are very interesting. 10 mocks, 10 mocks just for your time management. Let's open and 10 of 10. So 100 question. Okay. One. Let me answer just these questions. I'm just randomly answering. I want to show you magic, how this simulator is the best simulator. Now, another thing about this simulator is that, like, once you solve the question, there are you will get the answers of right as well as wrong option. Okay, I put it immediately. It calculate the results. It will show me once it has calculated the result. It will show me what the result of the mocks is, how we are working into that. It will show me that thing. Well, that is a sure thing into that, na? Right? It is gonna show me the score. Okay. Oh, I stopped the screen sharing. It is showing me your answer is wrong, you're right, and it is giving me feedback for every single question. Plus, if I go to my email address, I will get a report for this. I'll get a report for this. Your answer, this was your answer, this is the correct answer. And this stays. But let's say even after going through it, you say, I'm still confused. You took a screenshot and you put in this group. I'll show you. You put in the PMP aspirant groups where students are continuously helping each other, right? Where students are continuously guiding each other, asking questions. For example, Bilal Maqsood asked this question. You see, he had the feedback. He had everything, but he's asking, why not this? Why? Babar Hussain answered him, this is the thing. Then Bilal cross question, Babar is answering it, and then we are having a discussion, a brainstorming, and he's saying that he used the same word, brainstorming. This is something that we need to look into that. This is priceless. You cannot put money onto it. What you are paying as a part of this program is only a small, I would say, payment, $899 for the group program, or $5,000 for the one-to-one. The actual program is more than $20,000. Actually, it is $45,000, the actual program. The entire thing you are getting here is only in $899 for the group program, right? $899 for the group program. And if you want to go for one-to-one, one-to-one will be $5,000. But still, just to put summarizing again for your guidance, what are you getting here in this program? Okay, what are you getting? Some of the things: 6 days training, more than 2,000 value. Customized roadmap, this is priceless. Follow up, this is more than 20,000. Coaching call, approved PDUs, mastermind community, dedicated coach, that is $7,000 worth you are getting here. Simulator, more than $350. It's less. Mindset call, final day calls, 6 mocks, premium mocks, special mocks, PMP into 2 hours recording, pathway to PMP, booklets, 3 minutes video, 1 minute video, and so many more things you get in this program. This is the power of my program. So guys, if you are really ready for it, my number is there, my email is there. I'm here for you. You want to join? Let's get you done. Let's make you PMP. I hope you consider it, really.
I would have not been able to clear the exam if Amer Ali would have not been there. I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will be able to clear my PMP within a month.
I don't know what to say actually, like I'm kind of like really
I got my results and I was above target in all 3 categories.
Wow.
So